My name is Jamie Stone, and today I want to bring you some tips on just your basic fundamentals on starting a foundation to build your swing. Okay, first off in the swing, we have to get the grip correct. Now there's a couple ways you can grip it, whether it's a overlap, interlock, it does not matter to me. But when we lay our hands on the club, a good thing to do is take your left hand and grip it. And I know you've been told how to grip it, so this is probably one part that you've got somewhat correct. So to make it even more correct, take the club and put it down your left side and just tap it on the ground. That'll put your left hand in a good position. Take your right hand and where the crease is, right here, that's gonna lay over the thumb like a hot dog. Just think of that, hot dog, and you're putting the bun over right there. And the padding on your fingers right here, where the line is on the second crease, is where the club is gonna rest, just like that, right there. Now once we got the grip down, during setup, we wanna set up to the ball. And the number one thing we gotta have here is we've got to have comfort and we've got to feel athletic. Meaning we can't put ourselves in a position where we feel like we cannot make an athletic move. So come in, and I want you to be able to feel like you could let go of the club and you can move left or you can move right and you wouldn't fall forward nor fall back. So find that position for you. Once you find that position, take your elbows and put them against your body and hold the club, and from right here get used to just turning with our body like this. All this is doing is giving you the feel that your body is doing the motion. Now once we get up to the ball, obviously we can't play with our elbows here. Our arms hang. I want you to think about your arms as two pieces of rope just hanging, meaning they're not going to do the work. My body turn is going to do the work. A good way I found to get a feel for this is taking the club, setting it down right here without a ball, and now just turning and turning back. And all I'm doing is using my body and I'm letting my wrist just go weak. So right here I would turn, my wrist just go weak and through. Now, once you do that and you get that feeling that my arms are noodles or a rope, now let's start out making just some little swings to inside to here, just like this. Just little swings around. Now, you hear on the takeaway, as far as the plane line, you always hear the club must stay above the plane line or on it, and then on the downswing, it's got to come under. Well, I watched Ben Hogan swing and put a plane line on it, and he goes well under the plane line. And then I watch Tiger swing now, and he goes well above it. So I don't believe in that. But what I do believe in is when you do take it away, is not getting way deep in here because now we're stuck. And a good thing to look at if you can video your swing is your right elbow here. As long as it stays, I like to say almost in front of the shoulder is the feel for it, but as long as it stays here, I can get the club back out in front of it. It's when that elbow goes behind the shoulder line, right here. And what I call the shoulder line is on your shirt, there'll be a seam. And if it goes here, now your seam is pointing back. So it's an easy way to get stuck. As long as it stays parallel or slightly forward there, you're going to be able to get the club back out in front of you. Now, once we get that down from the top, I'm going to come in, turn my body, there it is, from here, I hear a lot of people always say the weight has to go to the inside of the left heel. I agree and I disagree. Meaning, I watched the best players in the world. When they took the club away, they turned, and it always looks to me like this leg is actually loading. And the weight, yes, it does go back, but it goes back, but it never passes. It don't get here. That's when we sway. It stays here. Because what that does is that keeps my eyes and my head directly in the same spot over the ball, and now I can swing that knee out and go. So that's kind of controversial. I mean, but me personally, what I feel is when I take it back like that, I don't feel it there. I feel it here. Right in that section where it's super tight. I feel like that's where I'm getting my torque, and that's where I'm pulling from is my left side. So on the downswing, pull left side to there. And then also be sure to follow through and hold your finish. Stay athletic through the swing.